Hello, it's Olu Aijoton here, and in today's video, I'll be showing you exactly how to get rid of belly fat. Okay, so this is the first part of a three-part series that I'll be, teaching over the next few weeks. But just in case you are watching this video for the first time, or you stumbled on one of my posts for the first time, I'm going to do a quick you know, overview of who I am. So my name is Olu Aijoton. I'm a nutrition and fitness coach. I've been doing this for over 8 years, since 2012. In that time, I've coached over 100,000 students who read my daily and weekly newsletters. And out of those, I've had over 8,953 paid clients and helped them to burn 2 to 5 inches of belly fat from their belly, and also help them to lose 5 kilograms to as much as 30 kilograms of fat and help them to get back in shape. My programs have actually transformed a lot of lives. To give you an example of what I'm talking about, here are just two of my clients. Recent testimony. These are recent testimonials. The first one to the left, you can see in there. This person posted that happy Sunday everyone. I've gone from 103 kilograms down to 84.4 kilograms, and she posted a picture of her face and said that she's had a facelift. That means she looks a lot better. If you check, even though I've covered her face because of confidentiality, because she requested it, you can see that she looks good in the picture to the left, and that is because she was able to lose an approximate of about 14 to 15 kilograms there. And another one is a post by a lady called Annette. I'm not going to go through the entire story that is on this page. If you want to pause this video for you to be able to read through, please feel free to read through. But the bit that I want to get you interested in is the bit towards the end, that she said that from 87 kilograms she dropped down to 85 kilograms and then to 83 kilograms in 4 weeks. Now, ever since then, she's also gone from that 87 kilograms down to 70 kilograms, and also she was able to drop from a size 16, that is a UK size 16, to a dress size 10. And not only that, her tummy is practically flat. That is, she was able to get rid of her belly fat, and she can now wear anything she likes. As if that was not enough, she actually stated on this particular testimonial that her husband, because she's married, she said, my husband just told me this morning that I can go to the beach and wear bikini. Now, for some of us, if we don't know what bikini is, that means that she can wear a swimwear, and she'll still look good in it because her belly is practically flat. So I am showing you these two out of the hundreds and multiple hundreds of testimonials I've had, just to show you that I can actually help you with getting rid of belly fat. And these are results of regular people just like you who have been able to sign up to some of my paid program and they were able to get results. Now, so I've got a question for you. Are you struggling with getting your stomach to be as flat as it used to be? If you are watching this video, I believe that's why you are here. My dear, I'll tell you, you are not alone. The truth is that the struggle is very real, real for a lot of people. I mean, check some of the screenshots I've put on this presentation. There's Omobolanle, she said she used to be a size 10 to 12, but now she's gone up to a size 16, and it's beginning to affect her confidence, and this has caused her a lot of issues, and she wants to get rid of her belly fat. I was going through a particular popular blog in Nigeria, a while back, and I saw a couple of people post on there about their the struggles they're having with belly fat. I mean, look at the one from Edo Finest that she posted. I mean, this was way back in 2016, but it applies for a lot of people. She said, I miss my very flat tummy. At times, I wish I had my baby naturally, but I give God the glory. Please, what can I take to reduce my tummy? My baby is just 4 months old. So which means that she is a nursing mom, and she's probably had, you know, a newborn through cesarean, and she's struggling with belly fat. Now, here's another one by a lady, by somebody that posted it, called Twin Squared, and she posted this back in 2019. She said, "Mine is very big, chai. Twin childbirth twice scattered my stomach. I don't know if I have hope. I dress up in my beautiful clothes, and the only thing out of place is the size of my tummy, or the size of my stomach. I cannot come and kill myself because I have a very big tummy." So the struggle is real for a lot of people. And if you are watching this video, you might have been experiencing this same struggle with belly fat. I mean, some people have actually, resigned to not killing themselves because they have big tummy. And if you look at this lady, she said she dresses up in beautiful clothes, and the only thing that is out of place is the size of her tummy. Now, when the struggle is like this for a lot of people, they go ahead to do quite a lot of different things to try and get rid of it. Now, what many people do to actually get rid of that belly fat, number one thing they do is they try and do what is called sit-ups or crunches. That is where you lie down on your back, you put your hand behind your head, and you try to, move up and down in a sit-up manner. Now, the reason why, the logic behind the reason why people do this is that they believe that just by doing that, the exercise, the sit-up exercise, will actually target the belly fat and get rid of it. I mean, logically, it makes sense. But when you look at the way that our body is actually built, the way that our body is actually biologically built, it doesn't work that way. See, if you like, spend the next 1,000 years doing sit-ups. You will not get rid of your belly fat. And I'll tell you why. You see, on the screen, you can see a picture of a body specimen. And there are three things that are labeled there. The first one, which is highlighted in red, is called the visceral fat. That is the fat that is deep inside the stomach. Now, above that fat, you now have something called the abdominal muscles, or the abdomen muscles. Okay, so this is the type of muscles that most men that you see have, that when they've done a lot of gym exercises, they get what is called six pack. Okay, and then above that is what you call subcutaneous fat. And this subcutaneous fat, that is the belly fat that you can actually see, that sticks out when you wear clothes or you see your tummy physically and it's big. Now, what I'm trying to say is that when you do a lot of sit-ups like this lady is doing in this picture, what in actual sense, what you are working out by doing that is the abdominal muscles. Okay, now that means that the muscles below your belly fat is the one that will be getting stronger just by doing that abdominal, by doing that crunches or the sit-ups. But the layers of belly fat on top of that abdominal muscles is called subcutaneous fat. And unless you get rid of that fat, you will not see your abdominal muscles. Okay, let me try and make it very, very simple for you to understand. The fat that you can see physically, that you can pinch with your hand, if you can pinch your belly fat right now, that is the fat referred to as the subcutaneous fat. Okay, below that subcutaneous fat, you have what is called abdomen muscles or abdominal muscles. Now, when you do sit-ups, it is only the abdominal muscles that is being strengthened by those sit-ups. The fat that is above that abdominal muscles, it's not being affected by your sit-ups. So if you like, do 20,000 sit-ups, your subcutaneous fat, which is the fat on the surface, will continue to remain there. The abdominal muscles will just be strong, will get better, but because of the layers of subcutaneous fat, you will not see it. Okay, by the way, that abdominal muscles, that's what you see in men. All those models and wrestlers and boxers that you say, oh, that guy has got six pack, is because that six pack you can see, that is their abdomen muscles that you can see. But they were only able to see that abdominal muscles because they already got rid of their subcutaneous fat. So what I am saying in essence is that if you are trying to get rid of belly fat, you need to stop doing sit-ups. It will not get rid of the layer of subcutaneous fat. Okay, now the other thing that people do to try and get rid of their belly fat is for them to wear what is called waist trainers. Okay, you might have different names for it. For some people, they call it waist cinchers, they call it corset, they call it waist trainers. Some people even have another name for it. I can't remember what it is now. But this waist trainer was made popular by a lot of Hollywood celebrities. One of them is Kim Kardashian, and you can see her wearing one in this picture. Now, the truth is of the matter is this: Kim Kardashian did not get rid of her belly fat by wearing waist trainers. Number one, Kim was actually blessed with a good body figure, naturally, biologically. There's nothing anybody can do about that. Okay, that's number one. Then number two is the fact that it has been rumored that she's had some surgeries alongside with it. That's a rumor. It's not founded yet. It's not proven, but it's a rumor. But at the same time, Kim also, goes through a very rigorous fitness regimen because as a beauty person, as somebody who is into fashion and beauty, she needs to keep up with that appearance, okay? And because that's where she makes a lot of her money, okay? Now, wearing waist trainer, doesn't mean that she used that waist trainer to get rid of the belly fat. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't use waist trainers? The answer is no, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is this: if you are a regular person, you have a full-time job, you have kids, you have a family to fend to, do not compare yourself with the fitness models, with the celebrities that you see online. It is not that waist trainer that they use to get rid of their fat, okay? You can use waist trainer. Let's say you want to wear a nice dress and you have belly fat and you still want to wear that nice dress, maybe because you are going out for an Owambe party or for a dinner date or something like that. You can wear your waist trainer to hide the belly fat. I am all for that. It's absolutely fine for you to do that. But do not rely on your waist trainer, okay, or body magic to help you burn belly fat. If you do that alone, you will be on your own. It will not work, okay? So to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, apart from the fact that, it doesn't work, it's the fact that it's actually quite uncomfortable. I mean, look at this post here. Somebody said, please, you people who wear corsets or waist trainers, how do you cope? I bought one. I don't know what it is called. It looked like one long diaper. When I wore it, it was like my kidney was squeezed into my heart. Very painful something. You women are trying. I've flung this instrument of torture somewhere. Last, I will cut it up and use it to do headband or something. It's very funny. This lady actually called, waist trainer instrument of torture. Okay? So another person, Uriel on this post says, that waist trainer is no joke. It can suffocate you for real. Exercise is better. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is this: I am not against anyone using waist trainer. Do whatever you need to do if you need to, hide belly fat just because you want to wear dresses. It's allowed sometimes. But when it comes to actually getting rid of that belly fat, using waist trainers on its own will not work. Okay? So that's another mistake that people make. Now, the third mistake that people make when they are trying to get rid of belly fat is that they are very impatient. Okay? So let's say you want to lose weight or you want to get rid of belly fat. A lot of people want to get rid of that belly fat in 1 week. Okay? Like, oh, I have belly fat. My tummy is too big. I want to get rid of it. Can I get rid of it in 2 weeks? Okay? To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, check out this post by somebody that recently posted and sent to me. The person said, I was a size 8 before, but I got really depressed these past 2 years and I eat so much. When I get sad, I eat until I sleep. Now I am a 16. That means she is a size 16. None of my clothes would fit. I wear t-shirts now. I want my tummy to be flat and my arms reduced. Sit-ups made me not to laugh for 2 days. That means she did a lot of sit-ups and for 2 days she couldn't laugh because it was painful. And then she now, ended it to say, I want to reduce belly fat in a week. Now, this is a mistake that a lot of people make. If you read that story again, initially she was a size 8. Okay, but then she got really depressed and she took to eating a lot of food. And over a period of 2 years, 2 years, that is 24 months, she went from a size 8 to a size 16. Okay, but then now she wants to reduce that belly fat in a week. Now, how can you know, gain a lot of belly fat for 2 years? That is 24 months. And you now want to get rid of that belly fat in a week. Now, even if it's possible to do that, biologically, you will be destroying your body by trying to burn belly fat in a week. Okay? And that is what I'm trying to say here, the illusion of time. A lot of people want to get rid of belly fat, but they want to do it in 1 week. And I call it being an impatient dieter. If you're trying to burn belly fat, you need to give your body enough time for it to respond. These are the mistakes, three major mistakes that people make on their journey to getting a flatter belly. And I just wanted you to know these three, you know, mistakes. If you are making it, I want to encourage you to stop making these mistakes. If you do not stop, no matter what you do for the next 5 years, you still won't get rid of your belly fat. Okay? Now that we've got those three mistakes out of the way, I believe you are going to take them serious. So, what exactly do you need to do to get rid of belly fat? Okay, how do you have a flat tummy, like what my one of my uh, uh, testimonials, one of my clients said in this testimonial, where she said that her tummy is practically flat, and her hobby said that she can basically go to the beach, wearing bikini without worrying or stressing about her belly. What exactly do you need to do? Now, here's what you need to do instead. Number one, you need to eat what is called high fiber, low calorie foods. So, what are high fiber, low calorie foods? They are foods that are big in size but very, very low in calories. Okay? Now, every human being has a certain amount of calories they are allowed to eat every day. The calories allowed for Mrs. Chidi is different from the calories that Fumi is allowed to eat. It's based on your current weight, your current body size, your age, your height, and all of that. Okay? Now, when you know how much calories you are allowed to eat daily, you now need to consume food that are high in fiber and low in calories. Because if you don't do that, what will happen is that you'll be consuming too much calories on a daily basis, and that calories continue to get stored in your belly area. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is that you need to do it consistently every day for the next 1 to 3 months. Okay, so when I say do it consistently, it means that you need to eat that high fiber, low calorie foods consistently for 1 to 3 months for you to actually get rid of belly fat. Okay, then number three is that you need to add flat belly workout and exercise to it. Okay, just three simple things you need to do. Okay, when you add flat belly workout to your routine, maybe 4 times in a week, your belly fat will start gradually melting off until you get a flat belly. Okay, so three things. If you do these three things, trust me, you will get rid of belly fat. To repeat again, number one, you need to eat high fiber, low calorie foods. Number two, you need to do it consistently every day for 1 to 3 months. This is the place where most people fail. They find it difficult trying to stay consistent by eating a certain kind of food every day for 1 to 3 months. That is where they fail. But the truth is that these high fiber, low calorie foods do not need to be, very, very bland food. There are loads of, high fiber, loads of delicious high fiber, low calorie foods that you can eat. And when you do that for 1 to 3 months and you had your flat belly workout to eat, you will lose your belly fat. And I know these things work, okay? Because I have loads and loads of, clients who have followed the same method and they've been able to get rid of their belly fat. To give you an example, take a look at this picture of Hope. if you see in the before picture to the left, you can see the rolls. In fact, it's not just that she has belly fat. She has a roll of belly fat around her waist, and it looks like tire. It looks like somebody carrying extra tire on her waist. Okay, but look at the after picture in the middle there. You can see that that fat has disappeared, and she's now even able to wear a jacket and button that jacket up. Before, when she had belly fat, she couldn't even button up, but now she has a flatter tummy and she can button it. Okay, now here's another one. Okay, here's a picture of another client of mine. Can you see how big her tummy is in the picture to the left, and can you see how flat the tummy is to the right? Okay, so I know these things work because I have evidence to prove that it does work. And here's another picture of another client of mine. You can see the amount of fat that she was able to pinch with her hand in the before picture. And can you see how flat her tummy is immediately after? Okay, and guess what? That is the magic of the three things I mentioned above. Okay, number one, eat high fiber, low calorie foods. Number two, do it consistently every day for 1 to 3 months. Number three, add flat belly workout and exercise to it. Okay, if you do those three things, you'll get result. No stress, no issues whatsoever. Now, I know that the question on your mind is, Olu, what are the high fiber, low calorie foods? What are the type of flat belly workout and exercise I can do? Well, the answer is I will tell you that in the part 2 of this video, and I'll drop this at some point next week. But for now, I want you to put it at the back of your mind that there are three major mistakes that people make. Number one, they do a lot of sit-ups. Number two, they wear waist trainers. Number three, they are impatient. Have that at the back of your mind that when I start showing you exactly how you are going to burn off your belly fat, you will be patient. Okay, you will allow your body to take time to do it. Number two is that you will use your waist trainer. I don't have any issues with you using it, but you are not going to rely on it alone to burn belly fat. And number three is that you will stop doing sit-ups. Okay, and if you do that, you too will be able to get amazing weight loss results like some of my clients that I have shown you today. So that will be all for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll speak to you again in the part 2 of this video next week. Have a lovely evening.